is a lovely Sunday morning because I don't have to be at work at the hospital. I figured today would be the perfect day to do a what I eat in a day, sort of on a more chill, relaxed, not busy, staying at home kind of day. Also, two things. One, I slept in a pajama set last night, and honestly, I'm kind of loving it. And I wanted to paint my nails the other day, but I could not decide on a color. Spring is here. There are just so many fun spring colors. I wanted blue. I also wanted green. I wanted light. I wanted dark. So I just went for all of the above. I have a light green, a dark green, a light blue, and a darker blue. I was just like, you know what? Why not? There are no rules. I can do whatever I want. So we've got all the colors going on. Oh my gosh, it's so dark in here. Let me open up the blinds. Can I get a little sunlight? Sunlight, yeah, sunlight, ooh. Oh, that's better. Whenever I get to eat breakfast at home as opposed to like on the run or running an errand, I typically go for eggs. I mean, eggs are just easy. They're like a classic breakfast. Also have been obsessed with these Trader Joe's hash browns as of recent. They're delicious, just enough potato to like satisfy that need. I'm gonna turn my air fryer on, let that preheat. I'm gonna throw in one of these patties and cook up some eggs, and that's gonna be breakfast. The best and most important part about having a hot coffee is picking out the mug that you want. It's the most important thing. And good thing Logan and I have a mug obsession. I'm gonna go for my tried and true, honestly, which is this mug that my friend Sophia got me. It says life is hard, and it's a cat on a harness. And it's just hilarious, and it's how I feel 99% of the time. Coffee-wise, I like these. As a full cup of coffee, this is the Melozio. For hot coffees, for iced coffees, for whatever you want, for sweeteners, for baking, for anything like that, the Torani syrups are my absolute favorite. You can get them off Amazon, and if anybody lives near a World Market, they usually have a full shelf in the back of all of their syrups. I love these for my coffee. They're so good, and these little pumps on the top, you can just buy those on Amazon, and I have those in my storefront if you want to check those out. But definitely, if you need some kind of good sweetener for your coffee, I recommend the Torani brand 1000%. This looks like the kind of breakfast that somebody who sleeps in a matching pajama set would have. I mean, it just looks so put together, so adult, you know what I mean? My coffee's almost finished, and can't have eggs or a potato of sorts without some Cholula sauce. This is my favorite hot sauce ever. So originally when I started this YouTube channel, I thought genuinely that I was going to just upload keto recipes, and it was gonna be like a keto food channel, lifestyle type channel. Yeah, I was keto/low carb for a couple of years, and I don't regret it. So sorry, my battery just died and I don't know where I left off. I learned a lot about the effects of blood sugar on your body and kind of different sources of carbohydrates. When I was eating lower carb, I was never one of those people that was like, that banana is gonna make you fat. I went into it knowing that everybody's body is different, everybody's body is gonna react to foods differently. I never ever just like quit eating carbs. Like I know keto is like no carb, low carb, whatever. Something else that has helped me not put food into specific categories, especially categorizing your food as good and bad, is just thinking about, first of all, food is fuel. Food is like what gasoline to a car is. But also thinking, yes, of course we know some foods are a little bit more nutritionally valuable than other foods. But that doesn't inherently make a food good or bad. For example, an Oreo is bad, but like blueberries are good. If you keep that mindset, then every time you have an Oreo, you're gonna automatically put that in your head as like, oh, I'm eating bad or I'm eating off track, which constantly keeps you in this like diet mindset, which is not healthy and not sustainable. And then just incorporate them into my life or into my day. Because if you don't buy the candy that you like because it's bad, that will ultimately lead you to a binge at some point because you're restricting yourself so much. You have it in this category that it's bad. And then if you eat it, you associate it with doing a bad thing or doing something bad. And then you're gonna just throw in the towel and then eat like everything in sight, when in reality you could have just had that one candy bar a couple times a week or that one thing that you love a couple times a week, incorporating it into your normal daily life, and it would have been fine. Balance, baby, balance. My absolute favorite person who I've discovered a few months ago and I'm obsessed with her is Abby Sharp. She's a dietitian. She has a YouTube channel and a TikTok, I'm sure other platforms, but I follow her on YouTube and TikTok. Her content is so relatable and just easy to understand and easy to consume. She is so good about sort of calling out these influencers that have these like really crazy what I eat in a days that are either really restrictive or fill in the blank. But what I love the most about Abby's content, especially her TikTok, I think she stitches or duet, whatever the word is, she'll like review somebody's what I eat in a day. And instead of her being like, oh, you shouldn't have that cheeseburger from McDonald's, she'll be like, oh, if you want to make this like a more satiating meal, if you want to feel fuller longer, she's like, add a vegetable. I just love her content so much because she never talks about eating less or not eating this. I don't know, that was just my little rant on how much I love Abby Sharp, but her content is amazing. I wish I would have found her sooner. I'm gonna sit here, finish my breakfast. I'm also gonna play today's Wordle. Absolute chokehold, that game. But that's gonna be my morning, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I've decided that I want to go on a walk, and then I'm gonna come back and start on some of the chores that I have to do today. I always get a little surge of energy after I go for a walk or do any kind of exercise. You know, those like post-workout, post-walk endorphins, like they will definitely make me get a jump into my chores. All right, here are my essentials for a hot girl walk. Okay, you need some kind of fanny pack or phone holder or something. I wear this across my chest and I can also fit my keys in it. It's perfect, easily accessible. Sunglasses are a must for me. These are from Amazon. They're like the UV blockers. They make everything look nice and polarized or whatever. Love these so much. Gotta have the AirPods and of course phone, but hot girl walk, hot girl walk. Okay, so I went a little bit off the route and walked a little extra distance to my favorite coffee place and got a cold brew on this beautiful spring day. Got my steps in, good little walk, and went out of the way for a coffee. Sounds like a win-win to me. It has been a minute since I've seen you last. I changed my outfit, kind of spruced up my hair a little bit, did my makeup. I've been doing a little bit of social media work and I'm kind of hungry, so I'm gonna figure out a quick snack to have before I actually plan out what I wanna have for lunch. I am serious about my homemade hummus. Look at that. So I'm gonna have that. I also bought and sliced up a cucumber. So I'm gonna have a couple cucumber slices. Pro tip, slice up your vegetables. It makes it much more appealing to want to eat them. Washed, cut, ready to go, you're more likely to grab it. Because now I don't have to think about cutting a cucumber. Okay, I think I'll also have a yogurt. I eat these constantly, but these Oikos 000 yogurts are some of my favorite. Because I am in the midst of doing some meal prepping for work this week, but I also am like, okay, wait, I need to eat something for lunch, like now. I'm a big believer that if I can sneak in extra goodness into my meals, like extra protein or extra fiber, if I can sneak it in without me really realizing that it's there, I'm gonna go for it. It's almost like when you're tricking your child into eating vegetables, except it's me, I'm the child, and I'm sneaking vegetables into my own meals. But I gotta say, this pasta is my absolute favorite thing. You could totally opt for the regular pasta. It does not have to be the protein pasta. I actually prefer this to the Banza pasta. I used to really like the Banza pasta. So that's what I'm gonna be using to make my little chicken sausage pasta dish. So just to recap, I did saute some onions, red and orange bell peppers with garlic, and then I added in some tomato paste, regular tomato sauce, a little bit of half and half, a little bit of chicken broth, and made the sauce. And then I added the jalapeno chicken sausages and then the protein pasta. And then for a little seasoning, I did chili powder and then red pepper flakes. I can't imagine this is gonna taste bad though. This is like all of my favorite things in one. So I think it's gonna be really good. I killed that. This is amazing. I'm gonna finish eating my lunch and then I've got to get to a couple other chores. Boring things like vacuuming my floor. I haven't mentioned it yet in this video so far, but I feel like it goes without saying. Drink your water, besties, okay? Drink your water. And if you're bad at drinking water and you forget to do it or whatever, buy yourself an emotional support water bottle. Simple Modern, please sponsor me. I'm obsessed with your products, with your cups, with your tumblers, with your whatever. These are the best water bottles. This is a 40 ounce. It's amazing. Fill it up twice a day. Boom, 80 ounces. You don't have to think about it. It's the best. You want to tell them where you threw up? On my bed. On my clean comforter that I cleaned last week. Why do animals do that? I swear she was like, you know where is a good spot to vomit? Right there. Good times. Hiya. I've officially caught up on all my chores, all my work is done, all my meal prep and things for my normal Sunday routine are finished. I need you guys to understand how clingy this cat is. Personal space does not exist for Miss Daphne. Hey, Miss Girl, what's up? Okay, don't eat my hair though. She loves to eat my hair. Please don't eat it. Nah, ow. That's why you threw up earlier. Anyways, it is going on 6:30 right now, and honestly, I don't really feel like cooking anything right now, and my kitchen is so clean. I just don't want to mess that up. I think I'm gonna order some dinner, and I have been craving sushi so bad, so I think I'm gonna order sushi from this local place nearby. That's honestly just what sounds good for dinner. I'm just gonna film like this. I'm gonna go ahead and order it on my phone and go pick it up, and then just like chill out for the night because that's what sounds good and that's what I need in my life. I just got back from the sushi place and I've got my comfy clothes on, and the girls that get it, get it. The girls that don't. When they give you 2 sets of chopsticks thinking that you're splitting this with someone, but really it's just for you. First roll is I think this is a tuna cucumber avocado roll. And then this is a salmon crab avocado, maybe tuna roll, I don't know, delicious. I also got a little side of the shrimp sauce, the yum yum sauce, gotta have that. Then I got a side salad. They have this really, really good ginger dressing. It's literally just mixed greens, but the ginger dressing is super good. And then also got some spring rolls. These are so good. Can't wait to dig in. I'm starving and this looks and smells amazing. My eyes were a little bit bigger than my stomach. I ordered all of that sushi, all of that food, and I could not finish it. But it's okay. I packaged it in a little container, threw it in the fridge. I'm gonna eat it for dinner tomorrow night. No harm, no foul. However, because I cannot function without something sweet, it is in fact time for something sweet. The most perfect moment for a sweet tooth are these mini hold the cones from Trader Joe's. They are the best. And because they're mini, they're the perfect serving size. You can actually have 3 of them as a serving size, but I only really want 1 right now, but they are perfect. Let me show you. Just one of these little guys. Look at that next to my hand. On that note, my mini cone is the last thing that I'm gonna be having for today. So that's it for today's What I Eat in a Day video. You already know, but I love you guys the most. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see you in the next video. I do love these things, but it is a little bit criminal that you have to bite it first.